Disclaimer: this video is only for a general overview, information about the Muslim pilgrimage, Hajj. It does not substitute for a formal knowledge or guidance of a religious expert because there are different scholarly approaches towards the different Hajj and Umrah rituals. Please consult the expert of Islamic jurisprudence before going to Hajj or Umrah. Welcome to the Eurasian Watch. Hajj is the largest Muslims gathering in the Eurasian region. There are three types of Hajj: Hajj al-Ifrad, Hajj al-Qiran, and Hajj al-Tamattuh. 1. Hajj al-Ifrad. Hajj al-Ifrad means entering the state of Ihram, sacred state, for the purpose or intention of Hajj alone. The person does not perform Umrah, lesser pilgrimage. However, she should perform Tawaf al-Qudum, circumambulation of arrival around the Holy Kaaba. According to Imam Shafi and Imam Malik, Hajj al-Ifrad is better. 2. Hajj al-Qiran. Hajj al-Qiran means entering the state of Ihram, sacred state, for the purpose or intention of Hajj and Umrah together. The person should go to Mecca and complete 7 rounds of the Tawaf of Umrah starting from the Black Stone. Then go to the place of Ibrahim, Maqam Ibrahim, and perform 2 rak'ah of Tawaf. It is preferable to recite Surah al-Kafirun in the first rak'ah, and Surah al-Ikhlas in the second rak'ah. Then drink the water from Zamzam. Then go for sa'i, going back and forth 7 times between Mount Safa and Mount Marwa, and then complete the Umrah. After Umrah, go for another Tawaf in Ihram which is called Tawaf al-Qudum. After the Tawaf, go to Maqam Ibrahim and perform 2 rak'ah of Tawaf. Then go to Mina for the Hajj. It demonstrates that Ihram continues during the Umrah and the Hajj. According to Imam Abu Hanifa, Hajj al-Qiran is better. 3. Hajj al-Tamattuh. Hajj al-Tamattuh means entering the Ihram, sacred state, during the months of Hajj for Umrah alone. The person should go to Mecca and complete 7 rounds of the Tawaf of Umrah starting from the Black Stone. Then go to the place of Ibrahim, Maqam Ibrahim, and perform 2 rak'ah of Tawaf. It is preferable to recite Surah al-Kafirun in the first rak'ah, and Surah al-Ikhlas in the second rak'ah. Then drink the water from Zamzam. Then go for sa'i, going back and forth 7 times between Mount Safa and Mount Marwa. Then, men should cut their hair, however, women should cut their hair at the length of a fingertip, 1 to 2 centimeters. Now, the Umrah is completed, and the person can separate Ihram and wear the normal clothes. Thus, the person again enters into Ihram on 8th of Zhu'l-Hijja and directly proceeds towards Mina without performing Tawaf al-Qudum. The majority of foreigners prefer Hajj al-Tamattuh because usually their stay during Hajj is mostly 45 to 48 days, and it is not possible to observe the continuous restrictions of Ihram for 45 days or so. Hajj rituals. Hajj is basically comprised upon 5 days of the 12th month of Islamic calendar. That is, from 8th Zhu'l-Hijja to 12th Zhu'l-Hijja. The 8th Zhu'l-Hijja is called Yawm at-Tarwiyah, the day of quenching thirst. The 9th Zhu'l-Hijja is called Yawm al-Arafah, day of Arafat. The 10th Zhu'l-Hijja is called Yawm al-Nar, day of slaughter or sacrifice. The 11th to 13th Zhu'l-Hijja days is called Ayyam al-Tashriq, days of sunrise or sunshine. First day of Hajj. As the people performing Hajj al-Ifrad and Hajj al-Qiran are already in the state of Ihram. The people performing Hajj al-Tamattuh shall make the intention of Hajj and must enter into Ihram on 8th Zhu'l-Hijja. Prepare a small bag in which the pilgrim puts the necessary clothes that he will wear after removing the Ihram after Hajj. Keep the necessary medicines. The pilgrims reach Mina, 8 kilometers away from Kaaba, on 8th Zhu'l-Hijja and they stay there till the morning prayer of 9th Zhu'l-Hijja. The pilgrims perform at least 5 prayers in Mina. The area of the camps in Mina is divided according to workers and regions, so pilgrims must live in camps designated for their workers. Second day of Hajj, going to Arafat on 9th Zhu'l-Hijja. The escalation from Mina to Arafat, 14 kilometers away from Mina, begins before the morning prayer of 9th Zhu'l-Hijja and continues until the afternoon of 9th Zhu'l-Hijja. The prayers of Zuhr and Asr are combined in Arafat. No need to carry a lot of luggage. There are camps for men and women. There is no need to bother to climb the Mount of Mercy, due to the overcrowding in the area surrounding the mountain. It is advisable not to go to Nimra Mosque in order to avoid crowding and wandering from the camp, noting that the front part of the Mosque of Nimra is outside the Arafat borders. The Wuquf, stand and pray, in Arafat Plain or Mount of Arafat is mandatory. Going to Muzdalifah on 9th Zhu'l-Hijja. Descent from Arafat to Muzdalifah, 9 kilometers from Arafat, begins after the sunset. So, go to Muzdalifah after Maghrib, but do not perform the Maghrib prayer. The Maghrib and Isha are combined in Muzdalifah. Spend night in Muzdalifah under open sky or under the stars. Wuquf, stand and pray, in Muzdalifah after morning prayer till the sunrise. Also collect 70 pebbles from Muzdalifah. Third day of Hajj, going back to Mina on 10th Zhu'l-Hijja. Go to Mina from Muzdalifah, 5 kilometers journey, and perform stoning of the devil, Rami al-Jamarat al-Yuqba. Then perform animal sacrifice, which is obligatory for the pilgrims of Hajj al-Tamattuh and Hajj al-Qiran. The animal sacrifice is not mandatory for Hajj al-Ifrad. Then full hair cutting is mandatory for men, and a sizable hair cutting is also compulsory for the women. Now the pilgrims are allowed to separate Ihram. Tawaf al-Ifada. From Mina, go to Kaaba for Tawaf al-Ifada or Tawaf al-Ziyarat, and also perform sa'i. Then go back to Mina again. According to Saudi authorities, there is no need to go to Mecca to perform Tawaf al-Ifada on the day of Eid, because the Haram is crowded. It can be performed till the Maghrib of 12th Zhu'l-Hijja. 4th and 5th days of the Hajj, 11th 12th Zhu'l-Hijja. Perform stoning of the devil, Rami al-Jamarat of all devils, in Mina. Leave Mina before the sunset of 12th Zhu'l-Hijja. If the person could not leave before sunset, that person shall stay in Mina till 13th Zhu'l-Hijja and again perform stoning of the devil, Rami al-Jamarat of all devils. Farewell Tawaf. The last duty of Hajj is the farewell circumambulation, Tawaf. Now, the Hajj is complete. 7 Hajj duties. The first of the 7 Hajj duties, Ihram, is from the miqat, a stated place, that the pilgrim passes through. The second of the 7 Hajj duties, standing at Arafat until sunset. Whoever is in Arafat at the time of the day must continue until sunset, and whoever comes to it at night, it is enough for him to stand at night before dawn comes. By doing so, he realized the pilgrimage. The third of the 7 duties of Hajj, overnight in Muzdalifah after departing in Arafat, and the extent that he must be present there after midnight, even for a short time. The fourth of the 7 duties of Hajj, overnight in Mina in the 11th night, the 12th for those who hasten in their Hajj, and the 13th night for those who are not in a hurry in their Hajj. The fifth of the 7 duties of Hajj, throwing at the 3 Jamrat, Jamrat al-Aqaba on the night of sacrifice, and the 3 Jamrat on the days of Tashriq. The sixth of the 7 duties of Hajj, throat or default. What is prescribed for men in Hajj is to shave or cut their hair, and shaving is better. As for women, they are required to cut their hair only. The seventh of the 7 duties of Hajj, farewell circumambulation. Different miqats. Every pilgrim, when he reaches the miqat of his country, he must stop in order to enter Ihram, as it is forbidden for him to pass the miqat without entering Ihram. If he transgressed it, he must return to it, and if he was forbidden after that, then he must pay the ransom. Zhu'l-Hijja, the miqat for the people of Medina and those on their way, and it is 420 kilometers away from Mecca. It is also called Abaya Ali. Al-Juva, the miqat for the people of Levant and those on their way, and it is 187 kilometers away from Mecca. Khan al-Manazil, the miqat for the people of Najd and those on their way, and it is 94 kilometers away from Mecca, and it is also called al-Sail al-Kabir. Yalamlam, the miqat for the people of Yemen and those on their way, and it is 115 kilometers away from Mecca, and it is also called al-Sadiya. Irq, the miqat for the people of Iraq and those on their way, and it is 92 kilometers away from Mecca. Ihram restrictions. The experts opined that Ihram is equality of all before Allah. There is no racial or language discrimination. Ihram is an intention in being in a certain way. Men have restrictions to wear normal clothes such as trousers etc., cannot use perfume, cannot cover the face and head. Women have restrictions to use perfume, and the women shall cover their heads and keep the face open. For female, there is ordinary white dress. Don't cover the hands and face. No sexual activity between spouses. Be very careful and do not commit any sin or any inappropriate talks. Can't cut nails, can't cut hair, don't remove any hair, don't use a shoe which covers your whole feet, can't get married, engaged or propose a woman, no hunting, don't look into a mirror for beautification purpose, don't take blood out of body, don't extract teeth, don't cut trees, plants or grass, don't kill animal or insect, don't carry any kind of weapon, don't use cosmetics, don't use oil or cream on the body, men don't cover the head. Don't kiss a woman or intentionally touch a woman, don't look at women, can't masturbate, don't use socks, and don't quarrel or misbehave with others. During Hajj days, the second Caliph of Islam Hazrat Umar made the attendance of every provincial governor mandatory in Mecca and he questioned their performance. The public could file complaints against governors, and disciplinary proceedings were carried out against the state officials. Thanks for watching our channel. Subscribe for the more updates.